What is up, guys? It's your boy, God Roll Cacus, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of March 31st to April 3rd, and so let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Winding Cove on the EDZ. Alright, let's take a look at what he has firstly. For exotics, we have the Trinity Ghoul, which is a fantastic weapon if you can get the catalyst for this thing. One of the best primary exotics in the game, frankly. The Guizen Vest, mid-roll, even midder exotic, so no. One-Eyed Mask, way too much mobility here, no thank you. Apotheosis Veil, with a fantastic roll, 65 recovery. Intellect, really not bad, however, not a very meta exotic. Let's move on to the weaponry. We have a true we have a true prophecy here with explosive payload plus overflow. So certainly for the PvE role, this is pretty fantastic. Explosive on a hand cannon in PvE is unbelievable. If you don't know, essentially the explosive damage has infinite range. So it means instead of 9-shotting a red bar from across the map, it's like a 2 or a 3-shot. It makes a huge difference in PvE. Pairing that with overflow to double the magazine every time you pick up heavy or special. Really fantastic role here. Honestly, I might even grab that. And I was playing Trials with Redeemer, and he said the True Prophecy with Explosive was his favorite primary weapon for PvP as well, so keep that in mind. Now moving on from there, Cold Denial with Zen Moment plus the damage increase from Swashbuckler. Not a terrible roll here. Range, Hammer Forge, really not bad for a high-impact pulse rifle, honestly, for PvP. Well-rounded Vorpal Tears, no thank you. Surplus, one-for-all ignition code. We do have spike grenades, but this can get so much better. We have a auto-loading snapshot sight, 7th Seraph, no thank you. We have an Outlaw? Well, that's a wombo. Outlaw plus Kill Clip is absolutely a wombo combo for sure. But on a linear fusion rifle, I don't exactly know. Maybe in some Dreamland scenario, you get a kill, get the Kill Clip active, start one-shotting in PvP, I guess. And then we've got a Thresh Vorpal Crown Splitter here. This would be definitely worth looking at, except for the fact that they introduced the Crown Splitter again. You can get it right now this season, kind of a new version of it, from Defiant Engrams in the helm. So, kind of a okay roll at best. Let's look at the exotics on the back. Okay, so Hammer Forge is very good. Increased range, no downside. Then we've got Eye of the Storm. This is very good. This is honestly an S tier perk. A lot of people don't value this. They're looking for stuff like rangefinder, opening shot, but a lot of people in the know, and especially anyone on controller, really values Eye of the Storm, because if you're in a duel and you get shot, even once, your handling, your accuracy goes through the roof. So you, landing those last shots, in winning that duel with Eye of the Storm, your chances are way higher. And then we also have Combat Grip for the recoil. Honestly, this is a very good roll. Again, especially if you're on controller, and especially if you like Eye of the Storm, very good HAWKMOON this week. Definitely consider that. Oh boy, so we have the Dead Man's Tale, we have the moving target. I don't like this, some people do. Hammer Forged is great here as well, but steady rounds is really not what you want. So overall, a good roll. I would classify this as good, but not great, not superb, not the God roll. Because steady, if this was ricochet rounds or high cal rounds, I'd be a lot more interested in this, but as it is, it's kind of meh. And the Dead Man's Tale is not super meta anymore after the nerf. Anyways, okay. Please, Bungie. Please fix this armor. It should be all over 55. Alright, let's see. Okay, starting off good. Well, this is honestly not a good roll, but 58, I'm liking the number here. Let's check the next one. 60, okay, I think they finally fixed it. 60, way too much on mobility as well. 60... Okay, what is with Bungie and the max mobility Titan armor? I really don't understand it, but yeah, this is way too much mobility as well. This is okay. This is okay. 60 is decent. You got a little bit of resilience as a secondary spike, with the main spike being intellect. If you're like specifically looking to get your intellect up to cast your super more often, you can consider these. Otherwise, let's move on to the warlock. All right, now for the warlock, let's check these gauntlets here. Well, we have 59s, not really any huge spikes here, kind of a pass. 58, huge strength and mobility spike. I don't really want those stats, kind of a pass. Then we've got, well, no, they're all the same spike, so pass. And finally, we have something a little bit interesting here. Huge discipline spike, followed by recovery. Absolutely some stats you want. 59 is just below like my personal cutoff of 60, but for a lot of people, this is going to be still a pretty good piece. By the way, like the Sovereign set, old New Monarchy set back from Season of the Worthy, I think is what the icon is. So for collectors, you may want to grab this just so that you can dismantle it to unlock the appearance in customization. But guys, importantly, we have a different sword for sale. Because he was selling the Titan-specific sword, every class has their specific sword for sale this week. So, the Eternity's Edges for the Warlock, Flash Counter, plus Thresh. Not very good, like definitely not Thresh. I like Flash Counter, but you can definitely do better than this. But let's move on to the Hunter. Alright, so for the Hunter here, 55, way too low. 58, well, we've got actually decent spikes here. Discipline, resilience, recovery, mobility being featured, but again, 58's a bit low. 64 is a number I really like, however. I mean, like, recovery being the main spike, everything else kind of tapers off from there, kind of average. 62 with a lot of resilience, intellect, strength being featured. This is actually really not a bad piece if you are someone who is lacking resilience. A lot of hunters are still trying to get up to 100 resilience, like for PvE. So if you are dying a lot, if you're missing out on resilience, you can grab this and definitely kind of fill that gap, because 25 is a very big spike. Now, the Hunter Sword, the Quick Fang, is going to have Flash Counter, which I actually really like. You can block and then attack, and then it's basically like shooting them with a tractor cannon, combined with Tireless Blade. If this was Relentless, I'd be all over this, but as it goes right now, kind of just decent, but that's about it. But overall, guys, that is it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.